Hi Aries, welcome to the Heart's Truth reading for mid-October 2018. Everything you need to know about, whoopsie, sorry, I'm over here shuffling. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is the Anna K deck. It's a new deck for me. I quite like it. I have not, I kept it one direction so there's not reversals. My clarifying deck will have reversals. The moon. Aries, do you have a Pisces on your mind? Either that or you're feeling confused. You're wanting some clarity about a situation. Page of Rods. That's what wands are. Page of Wands, Page of Rods. Page of Swords. Oh boy. Two of Wands. The Hierophant. In this deck, it's the High Priest. Nine of Swords. Oh dear. Three of Swords. All right. You got two heavies out of seven. So it's not earth-shattering, but it is significant. Okay, so I think you want the interest that you have with this person to be mutual. You're hoping it'll be reciprocal. Hey, what's over there? Type of thing. Like, oh, hi, how you doing? You don't want it to stay in the beginning stages. Okay. You're probably getting mixed signals, so you're confused. This and this speaks to, you know. So let me look up two pages real quick. Not that one. Disquiet. So, well, yeah, if you're feeling like things are indecisive, it's going to be a little bit it's going to bugger with you. So yeah, you don't want things to stay in the beginning stages, or someone just to be all talk and no action, or just being the watcher. You'd like to know that the interest is mutual. For some of you, this is reconnecting with someone after a few weeks, few months. It's been a while. Maybe you've dated other people. And that's because for there to be this major, you know, oh my gosh, what's going on? What about this? What about that? It wouldn't fit with just the pages. So this is probably a reconnection with somebody, and you're really it's in the beginning stages, and there's some indecision there that it's bothering you. It's there's progress but not progress. What does this mean? Can we talk? Can we get some clarity? Is the interest me? What are we doing? That sort of thing. And I think you're hoping that you're on the same page with the person, that that it could lead to a commitment. You don't want to be this and this right here. You don't want the confusion. You don't want the anxiety. You don't want the heartbreak that goes with it. As far as if it's not going to work out, tell me now. I don't want to be sitting here thinking about this. I don't want to be wondering. So right now there's indecision. Things are not clear. What will happen? This looks like heartbreak. Why? Because, well, initially, this comes after the Two of Swords, right? In the deck. Two of Swords is inaction, choice, a standstill, maybe even a truce, but it's blocked emotions. It's indecision and yet choices. It's going back and forth between the two, not knowing what to do, so you do nothing. And then the Three of Swords comes after that. And so Three of Swords is about heartbreak that you kind of thought maybe was coming. You weren't sure. It was on the table, but you're like, meh. Well, it happened, right? It's not like the Ten of Swords or the Tower where it's just out of the blue and holy cow, what's happening? This was something that you thought might have been. It's not a surprise. So we're wondering if the interest is mutual. You don't want them to not be involved, not take action. A lot of talk, no action. You don't want that. You're at the crossroads. You're feeling indecisive. There's not a whole lot of movement going on, a lot of progress forward. Maybe there's limited information for you in the sense that you just feel like you don't know enough about this person now, like what's transpired, what's happened. Yeah, it's messing with you. I feel it. All right, so What's this Two of Rods about? What's this Two of Rods? Please, Two of Rods. Someone has, quite clearly, someone's told you that they don't want any more contact, or like they want things to just stop. They have stopped talking to you. They've either told you that they don't want to talk anymore, or they've told you, you know what, I don't know what I want right now. Okay? And that's halted any kind of progress forward. Because this could be not talking, this could be cutting things off, this could just be, or this could be indecision and confusion. Okay? This is also could be not a victory, because sometimes this is a victory card. So, and we've got a very clear and decisive, under no uncertain terms shall you be confused after I say this, either man or woman, saying exactly what they want and what they don't want, and letting you know, or you're letting them know. But either way, it's kind of halted progress. So you would like to be on the same page with this person. You would like to be progressing forward. Now, why is there confusion? Because this is confusion. This is anxiety. This is anxiety. This is not being happy about something. Okay, I could see that. If you're not happy about what's going on, and I mean that nothing's going on, that someone said, you know, I want to go in a different direction. There might have been initial interest. You know, I'm watching, you're on my radar, but I don't want anything to come of this right now. I could see why that would be heartbreaking. I'm not going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Three of Swords, because I do want to get some more information on that. So we go from initial interest, hoping it's mutual, to under no uncertain terms. Right now, this is what I want or don't want. You would like to be on the same page. And then there's this heartache. What happened? So this is most likely there was cheating involved. Most likely someone stepped down on the relationship and they like it that way. And that's their wheelhouse. They don't want a commitment. They don't want to settle down. You do, they do not. This is a very innovative, exciting, adventurous, sexy, confident person that is not very stable, in the sense that their stability is secondary for them. Following their impulse, their passion is first and foremost always. So that's what they're committed to. Okay? And this could be you, Aries. I mean, we're talking about fire signs here. So this could be, I could be reading for your partner, situation reverse, that sort of thing. But this is for Aries, so there you go. All right. Two more decks. I'm sorry this didn't work out for you, or the way it came up, it's like this is not fun. I'm sorry about that. Could be dealing with Pisces, Taurus. Progress, or is it progress? Move forward. All right. I'm leaving that one alone because, hang on a second. This speaks about, okay, baby steps, taking into account all that you have. It's kind of like the Five of Cups. Like, look, you might be crying over these two over here, but look at the three you still have behind you, that sort of thing. But I feel like you're still stuck here, so it's almost like this is kind of preachy, you know, like, well, now take into account. No, let's not do that. What does that mean, progress? Or progress, move past this. Go within. It wasn't working. It was a solo act. You're the only one that was kind of into this. You weren't on the same page. You were not on the same page. You need to go within and do some soul searching. That's what that means. So that when they say progress, it's like, okay, in order to make progress, with this, instead of it being at a standstill, instead of being that in beginning stages and then being heartbroken, you're going to have to deal with the pain of it. You know, you're going to have to deal with the emotional side of it. You're going to have to go inward. You're going to have to listen to your intuition and your gut. Kind of let whatever comes up, just notice it, go still, be at one with yourself, that sort of thing, where you're just kind of taking some quiet time and allowing whatever comes up to come up. Notice it, don't judge it, just feel it and then let it go. Okay, this talks about spirituality. So this is doubling down on what this is right here. When I said go inward, meditate, not meditate, but just, well, yeah, sit, be still, listen to what comes up, deal with it, and then let it go. This is doubling down on that. However, I think this showed up because Aries, you're very black. You can be very black or white about things, and there is a penchant, there's a penchant to be to the extremes, kind of like the Knight of Wands. Knights show up when we need balance. The Knight of Wands especially is all about that passionate pursuit. When it's in reverse, it's about completely self-serving energy. Point being, for Aries, for some of you, you might have a tendency to be really extreme one way, and then all of a sudden, like when you're going to pursue something, it's like you're in hot pursuit and that's your main focus. But then all of a sudden, if you get derailed or if something goes wrong, then you withdraw, and you really withdraw. So I'm talking about extremes here. Okay, thank you for staying with me because it has a point. This is cautioning that when you take that spiritual escape, when you do that meditating, when you pull back to listen to what's going to happen or what's going on, how you feel, noticing your feelings, not judging, just releasing it afterwards, that you don't choose to stay there, that you don't get stuck there. And because, you know, there's a tendency to do things to the extreme sometimes for some of us, this might start to feel really good to just kind of always be detached or always be consulting the ethereal about it. Like, instead of dealing with your feelings, maybe you're wanting to get a lot of readings done, or you're wanting to know the how or the what, but you're not wanting to feel it. So this is kind of speaking to wanting to understand the mechanics of something, but not really wanting to go through it to feel it, to experience it. You just want to keep understanding the well, what happened with this? Well, what happened? Well, when this? Well, what about? Enough of the questions. Sit and feel. I know. You want to punch me in the face right now. I know. I get it. But that's what this is saying, that when you do that, because the advice is to do that, to progress and to have progress, you got to feel your way through it. This is doubling down on that. However, don't stay stuck there, and don't start to rely on this instead of your feelings. Don't start to rely on these escapes and the meditation in absence of feeling something and experiencing a situation. All right, I'm stopping talking now. Stopping with the words. No more talking. I thank you for stopping by, Aries. I wish you luck with this. I'm sorry about the heartbreak. That's never fun. It is only for the last 2 weeks of October, though. Fingers crossed that November's will be much better for you. Again, thank you for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care.